Welcome back. We are here again in the studio tonight with coffee, donuts, and guests. Tonight we will hear Eric, the engineer who just invented the electric toilet. Next, Jill will tell us about her love affair with the Sasquatch named Growl and her new book called Caught in the Woods. After that, Chad will share his story about being trapped on a haunted yacht. Finally, we will interview Dr. Factor and she will discuss her new virtual book entitled Manifestations Among Us. It's a good book. Let's begin with Eric. So Eric, tell us about your electric toilet. Before the show you told us that it doesn't use water, just electricity.
That's right, Murmur. It's electric. You don't flush, you just close the lid, push the red button, and the contents of the bowl are disintegrated with microwaves.
So basically you invented a microwave toilet that disintegrates poop.
I would have called it the microwave toilet, but we already have microwave ovens, so I named it the electric toilet.
Amazing. What about the smell, Eric? Don't you think it might kind of stink?
Smell is no problem. The exhaust fumes are vented through the existing sewer drain pipe that is already in place. The drain pipe is simply repurposed to become a ventilation shaft for the electric toilet.
I assume there are leftover ashes. Where do we put those?
You can throw the ashes away, spread them in your garden, or scatter them to the wind.
Eric, thank you for sharing your amazing invention with us. Before I introduce the next guest, I must compliment you on your shirt, which reads, "I'm just here for the donuts."
You're welcome, Murmur, and thank you for the donuts.
Our next guest, Jill, is here to share her love story about her love affair with Sasquatch in her book, Caught in the Woods. Jill, I read your book. I cried. What a captivating love story about two souls from two different worlds in love, but can never be together. Your book is awesome.
I'm glad you like it, Murmur.
Tell us about Chapter 1. He saved me.
In Chapter 1, I slipped in the mud while hiking up a steep incline and rolled 300 feet into a deep wooded valley. I broke my leg and a Sasquatch named Growl came to my aid. He picked me up and took me to a ranger station for help.
Growl leaves you at the ranger station. You get help. Now what?
After my broken leg healed, I went back to the trail to find Growl. I went down deep into the valley and found him. We bonded and fell in love.
How did that work, Jill?
I would sneak away to see him on the weekends. We started developing feelings for each other and I told him I was married.
Yes, and towards the end of the book when you told Growl you were married, your husband walks up in the woods and catches Growl giving you a hug and saying, "Just friends. Yes, Jill, we can be just friends." Your husband gets jealous and confronts Growl.
Yes, Kevin and Growl are facing off. I told Kevin that Growl was the Sasquatch who helped me when my leg was broken. Kevin decided to leave me.
Kevin decided to leave you because he thought you cheated on him with Sasquatch.
Yes, Murmur. I didn't cheat on Kevin, but because he was a jerk, I decided to go out with Growl. I have been hanging out with the forest crowd lately.
Thank you, Jill. What a heartwarming love story between human and cryptid. Coming up after break, we will talk to Chad about his experience on a haunted yacht. We are back with Chad and his experience on a haunted yacht. Welcome to Midnight Voices, Chad. Tell us more.
I bought a yacht 2 years ago. I decided to take it out in the ocean for a relaxing day of fishing. I was sitting on deck when all of a sudden the engine turned itself on and the yacht started sailing at sea. I left further out to sea until it ran out of gas. I tried to send out an SOS, but the radio was broken and my cell phone was dead. The yacht drifted for days while I experienced constant torment. The cabinet doors would open and shut all by themselves. Dishes and silverware flying in the air. I could hear the ghost of a dead couple arguing about life jackets and who forgot to pack them.
Oh God, Chad, how did you keep your sanity?
I didn't have any sanity left. Finally, after 2 days, the yacht ran out of gas and I floated into a Coast Guard patrol ship. I'm really grateful they saved my life. I was sunburned, starved, and half dead.
Amazing story, Chad. Stick around for the callers and enjoy some donuts. We come to our last segment and let's welcome Dr. Sally Factor, and she will discuss her new virtual book entitled Manifestations Among Us. It's a good book. Dr. Factor, tell us about your book.
There are manifestations among us, Murmur. The final question of the book describes it all.
Amazing. Describing your book with a question. I remember reading the question was, where would all the hate in the world go if it had nobody to infest? You described evil, love, hate, lust, all being like manifestations that jump from person to person rather than generating the feelings themselves.
Exactly, our feelings aren't really feelings, they are just manifestations triggered by stimulus. If everyone was indifferent, our feeling would have nowhere to go and the manifestations would have to reveal themselves and would die without a host.
Our feelings could die without a host. Amazing book, Dr. Factor. Let's open up those phone line and manifest some questions from the callers. Caller 1, Gary from Nebraska.
Hey Murmur, I got one of those electric toilets, but my cat keeps pushing the button. Now my jewelry's gone and my house smells like roasted regret. Any advice?
Gary, maybe stop storing valuables near your microwave toilet. Also, tell your cat to get their own show. Caller 2, Linda from Poughkeepsie.
Jill, do you think Growl has a brother? Asking for a friend. A really lonely friend.
He does. His name is Grunt. He's single, but he only communicates through aggressive tree knocking.
Caller 3, Todd from Sacramento, you're on Midnight Voices, Episode 9.
Hey Chad, was your yacht haunted by a sailor's ghost or just haunted by your credit score?
Pretty sure it was my credit score. The ghost kept whispering declined every time I prayed for rescue.
Caller 4, Brenda from Oregon.
Dr. Factor, if emotions are just hitchhikers, does that mean my ex was just possessed by toxicity?
Absolutely, Brenda. He may have been a timeshare unit for rage, insecurity, and mild entitlement.
Caller 5, Ronald from Reno.
Eric, your electric toilet shorted out and now I smell like popcorn. Is this normal?
Yes, Richard, that's the light butter setting. I'm working on a version with bacon aroma.
Caller 6, Norma from Salem.
Murmur, this is more of a confession. I once dated a guy who said he was part chupacabra. Is that normal?
Not unless he paid for dinner with a goat and held at the waiter.
Jill, what kind of cologne did Growl wear?
Mostly cedar bark, moss, and a hint of lake funk. It was intoxicating.
Caller 8, Dee Dee from Vegas.
Chad, have you considered charging ghost rent for your haunted yacht? I mean, they're clearly using utilities.
Tried it. They paid in screams and expired tuna cans.
Caller 9, Tommy from an electric boat.
Eric, can I use the electric toilet while sailing?
Only if you're not wearing anything metal. Unless you want to become part of the boat.
Caller 10, Midge from Sedona.
Dr. Factor, if emotions are foreign entities, does that explain why I cry every time I see cheese commercials?
Yes. That's the manifestation of lactose longing. Very common in the Midwest.
Caller 11, David from Denver.
Jill, would Growl be interested in an intergalactic dating reality show?
Only if the hot tub is a natural spring and the prize is a bushel of apples.
Caller 12, Timmy from Salt Lake City. You're the last caller of the night. You also won a free box of donuts.
Eric, your electric toilet looks like a microwave oven with a toilet seat on it. How did you get that idea?
I heated up a frozen chocolate bar.
Well, folks, that wraps up another electric evening here at Midnight Voices. Thanks to our guests, our callers, and to the strange, wonderful forces that keep reality just weird enough to talk about. Stay tuned next week for episode 10. Until then, I'm Murmur the Cat reminding you, emotions may not be yours, but the donuts. Those are definitely mine.